Holy frijoles, Catman, it's cold outside. WTF? I don't know, Sparrow. Let's go find out. It looks like it's 16 degrees. I don't even think I'm going to clear the snow off of the row covers. Maybe it will work as an insulating blanket. Travis at Lazy Dog Farm says the seed companies are going to stop mailing out catalogs. I hope he's wrong. This is the kind of day where sitting at your dining room table with a hot cup of tea, a fresh baked scone, and a seed catalog, that might be as good as it gets. Hey everybody, it is Wednesday, January 12th. It's about noon. This is the break in the weather we've been waiting for. Temperature is in the mid-40s. The ground is still frozen, but the snow is melting off. Let's get some seedlings in the ground. These are giant red mustard plants from Baker Creek Seeds, and I'm going to put them in my flower house. It seems to have the best cold weather tolerance of all of the row covers we're using this year. Even in the dead of winter, with temperatures in the teens, something comes into this row cover and eats the plants. The mustard plants are in, amongst the onions, mizuna, and Swiss chard. So let me get this closed up to try to trap as much heat today as I can. And we'll go look under the other row covers. Our friend the cat has decided to join us in the garden. The faithful mouser. With temperatures down in the teens and highs in the mid to upper 20s, everything is frozen. The plants in this hoop house seem to have survived okay. There is some cold damage, but hopefully these plants will recover over the next few days. I have some more transplants inside ready to go in the ground to replace any that die off here, because we're expecting temperatures in the single digits this weekend, and I'm sure we're going to lose plants. That's just part of the challenge of winter gardening. The plants under my garden line row covers are the ones that are suffering the most. Kale looks like it froze. Some of the lettuce looks damaged. All of the water bottles in here were frozen solid. The big problem with these is they don't have a frost seal that seals the structure to the ground. I've heard a rumor that their new products include a frost seal. I don't know if that's true, but if you had a frost seal, then you wouldn't be able to hinge them open, which would be an inconvenience. So I'm going to add an extra water container in here, and I may put in a solar collector, a passive solar collector, to help retain extra heat. I've already done that in the other row cover, and I'll show you that next. Under this row cover you can see the red sales lettuce plants have suffered from the freezing weather. They've probably been hardest hit of all the plants. All of the water bottles under here are frozen solid. Yesterday I made a cardboard former, slipped it inside of a black plastic lawn garbage bag, and put it behind the water bottles to try to trap some extra heat. And it looks like one of the water jugs is losing water. It must have cracked from the freeze. I guess I'll have to replace that. Arthur Vanderbilt II's grandmother said, "The days get longer and the cold gets stronger." How true that is. This time of year, winter gardening can be a little discouraging. For the next 6 weeks, we have our coldest weather of the year. So you're going to have some failures, but if you keep at it, you will also have some successes. And I'll take a cold day in the garden over a warm day in the office anytime. Happy gardening, everyone.